Pokimane finally snapped by Hero Hate Channel. Oh, Pokimane again. This is gonna be good. What else she done now? Like, comment, subscribe, let's watch.
Pokimane is catching a lot of heat for this one, guys. I cannot believe it. She finally snapped. Finally went completely mask off, as you can see. Okay, that's just the meme that's going around, but here's the context of where that came from. Pokimane gives her chat some real advice on how to handle breakups and actually
we
move
talked
on.
about that.
We'll watch the full minute-and-a-half clip in a second, but we've got Nuxtaku here responding, saying, unmarried 30-year-old virtue-signaling a multimillionaire streamer woman who's been through messy relationship drama with other streamers gives breakup advice to her audience of desperately lonely 17-year-old boys. Noted.
And just know it's going to be okay. I actually, throughout my whole life, whether it was a boy in high school or a boy now.
Here you go again, guys.
I have one major tip for breakups, and it's a bit more of a psychological tip. It's not like a focus on yourself, go to the gym. Everybody hears that shit. Okay, let me tell you a tip that, like, you're gonna feel like you're mind controlling yourself a little bit, okay?
Yeah, you're gonna feel that. If you guys didn't watch this yet, and didn't watch my last video that was talking about Pokimane, what's talking specifically about this, well, prepare yourself to listen to one of the worst takes possible one can give. Actually, it would be better it was another of these coach talkings, you know, life advices and etc. It would be better than actually. I will recall exactly what the guys say, like 8 thought, 8 devices, yes.
It's a practice called noting. And basically what it means is, you know, when you go through a breakup and like you can't stop thinking about them. You're like, oh, I'm so depressed and I wish this and I wish that and I wish I did this and I wish they did that and blah, 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 blah. As soon as you feel good about yourself, as soon as you laugh, as soon as something good happens, take note. Like, literally think to yourself, be like, oh, I just laughed, and for the last 5 minutes, I don't know, I was looking at some funny TikToks, and I didn't think of them. Like,
yeah, just forget about everything. Like, learn nothing with that. Don't reflect about your own mistakes inside the relationship as well. Don't reflect in actually the other people's mistakes, and also like rights and wrongs to see what could have been better, you know, to try to take some out of this and grow. So maybe you don't repeat the same again in the next one, you know? Try to learn something. Like, I think I would not say most of the people, because society wouldn't be so screwed if most of people were doing that. I think actually most of people are doing exactly what she's saying here, to be honest. Yeah, things are not good.
Like, think really hard and be like, oh, wow. That happened and I forgot about them. And something about...
But what could you expect? It's Pokimane talking. What can you expect when she opens her mouth to say something, huh? Did she say something actually, like worth, like actually listen? At least I am not aware of that, okay? But of course, I don't watch her. Maybe she did. But every time I see news about her, they are usually not good. Of course, I'm aware that usually the bad stuff is the ones that spread and break us you, and that's why a lot of people are trying to actually rage bait people on X, oh my god, and many other stuff, because rage and hate brings like more like visibility to you than actually trying to do the right thing, you know? So, yeah, probably this is why we're always talking about Pokimane, and probably one of the reasons why she became so big. It's because of horrible takes like this one.
About that just solidifies like this new mindset of yours, and I find that works so well. And then you'll keep going back to this place and you note it and you're like, wait, I can feel better. Wait, I can laugh. Wait, I can be happy. I can blah, blah, blah. And before
it works so well that you're still single. Who could imagine that?
Before you know it, there's more of those moments than the sad ones.
So I suppose it's fine advice. I mean, it's really simple, actually. The TLDR of what she said is like, try to focus on positive things, not the negative things, right? Quick TLDR. Now that said, Nux is not wrong either. Like, she might not be the best person to be giving relationship advice. There is one thing that I do dislike about what she said, though. And I'm sure you can all, like, I'm sure you all know what I'm going to play next, but let me play this like 5-second part of what we just watched.
Of a psychological tip, It's not like a focus on yourself, go to the gym. Everybody hears that shit, okay?
So yeah, clearly her phrasing about like focusing on yourself and going to the gym is negative. Like she is disparaging that advice and acting like her advice.
I think that actually that advice could actually help more people than what she actually said, you know? Because you cannot just forget and ignore your past. Your past, like, it's not only the good stuff that you had in your life, but it's mainly one of the things, and this is why it matters, and this is the knowledge that it's brought to you in your life, like, with you aging and get more experience in life. It's your mistakes that will build up your, like, the next version of you to make, so maybe you don't end up doing like the same thing over and over again. And what she's basically saying that is just for you to close your eyes for everything that happened in the past and just forget about that. Be happy. Dopamine, like dopamine 24/7 all the time until you forget about everything. Yes, because being happy solves all your problems. Like society has been selling us, like big corpos, governments, and media, mainstream media, which means her, like for all these years, and has been working wonders. Just look at society how it is. It has been working wonders. Isn't it marvelous? We're not living in the world of rainbows and chocolate rivers, you know, and what else that is delicious that you can think of? Yeah, I think we are. So it's working wonders, actually. So no, it wasn't a good advice, you know. You should actually reflect, take this time to grow, to see what you could have done better, to see, and I'm not saying that you have to take errors for yourself, but probably a relationship is a two, it's a two people's thing. So the person, obviously, one will always have committed mistakes more than the other, but it's not like you didn't commit none. You more don't actually pay attention to what the other did. You have to pay attention what were your mistakes. If you actually had none mistakes in your inside, your entire relationship, there is still one mistake that you cannot deny. Even if you done actually nothing wrong in your entire relationship, the only error that you might have done then is choosing that person as your partner. But it's still your mistake, and you have to figure out why you chose that person in particular. At least don't choose another person like this one in the future, you know.
Advice is so much better, which is funny for two reasons. One, first of all, her advice about trying to focus on positives, that can be linked to going to the gym, dude. If you had a bad day and you go to the gym and then you're happy about your workout and the people you see there and stuff, that quite directly leads to like being able to focus on positive things. So she's kind of like running circles while acting like she's above that. Now, too, as for the going to the gym advice itself, like literally just that, I think it's great advice. I can go to the gym and no matter what happened in the day, let's say it's been like a terrible day, I can go to the gym and I start feeling way better.
But it's not about feeling better. This is the point here. It's not about feeling better. It's about like you wanted to grow somehow as a person. It's this necessity that you find yourself after that. I have to become better, you know? Like, it might not be your fault. No one is saying that the relationship ended up because it's your fault, because it might be the other person. Might even be both of you, you know? But even so, like after this stuff, we usually try to wear ourselves better, take more care of ourselves. Or at least we should try to do this stuff actually, and not like just what she says. Like the way she said that, she was implying just to turn down your brain, like shut down your brain, like just eat potatoes and Doritos all day, like and ice cream while watching streams and watching TV, and like as if she wanted you to become numb. This is what I understood in all of that. This is what most of people there understood, because the comments there like way insane levels. And I just read some of them.
And it's not just like
most of them
the
were totally
endorphins
against
going,
her
right?
as well.
I mean, that's part of it, but it's more to that too. Like I was kind of saying a moment ago, there's also just good people at the gym. You know, you interact with good people, nice people. It's motivating to see like everyone working and improving on themselves, and that's a great thing to see and to be a part of. I'm also obviously a huge advocate for the martial arts. I think this is especially good for martial arts too. You know, if it's a terrible day and then I'm hitting the bag or doing pad work, I'm just so focused on trying to get the technique right. Am I turning my hip enough? Am I keeping my hands up, you know, et cetera, that the negative things that happen throughout the day kind of just melt away. And then especially if you're like sparring someone, dude, I don't have time to dwell on the negatives. If I'm not focused, I'm gonna get hit in the face. So, you know, it really kind of forces you to not dwell on like bad things that happen throughout the day. In jiu-jitsu, that was all like a Muay Thai kickboxing example, but like in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, like he's saying here, what I'm trying to say is, well, it's not like to you to do the exact opposite. I'm not saying you should like be focusing on your bad relationship, your breakup. I'm not saying that as well, you know. I don't think I need to say that, but somehow, like, I don't think I should be saying that. I think everyone can figure that out. But we are in 2025. The average IQ of population is way lower than before. So I think it's better I explain that, you know? Like, I don't think like you should try to force yourself to forget. It's all a process. You have to take your time, like digest it, you know? Take your phase of like reflection, you know, actually think about it. Think deeply about it. The more you try to just hide it under other stuff, like this is not gonna go away. You're not gonna forget that. You just don't. You probably carry that for your entire life, you know, because like things that hit us like emotionally like that, they don't go away never. They become a part of you. They will stick with you forever. Of course, you cannot become alienated by that. Of course not. This will become a problem. But you will have to take strength out of it. And not just like, you know, bury this somewhere inside of you and move on. It's like, no, come on.
We have a saying as well.
And I'm crazy. Please, I want you guys to be honest. And it's not because you guys are my audience. I want you guys to be totally honest on the comments. And I'm saying something stupid here? Because I don't know, because Hirohei is not like he's having a total different opinion than me. So I wanna know if I'm actually right, he's right or I'm wrong. And I'm saying something crazy. I agree with him partially, but not in every aspects of it, you know? There is more than that. It's not just turn your brain just turn on the dopamine mode, you know?
Which is like when you get in the gym, you get to the academy, you step on the mats. When you step on the mats, everything else kind of melts away. Pokimane's also getting a lot of criticism for this take, where she said, I miss when streaming was about gaming, not just drama.
Oh no, I missed this one. This one is not on my last video. Oh my god, she didn't say that. No. Oh god, she didn't say that. Like she literally grew up like with putting like her screen, her camera bigger than the actual games. You know, the game was secondary on her streams. And she's talking, no man, no way. No, she's not saying that. She's not saying that. Oh, I think everyone can immediately think in a lot of examples of why she's being totally 100% hypocrite here. Oh, I will not even, let's just continue, man. Like, it's even a waste of time to go further than this. I think this is so shallow and easy to see that I don't need to talk more about this. This was stupid. She was fully 100% stupid right here, okay?
Baiting and clip farming. And people are like, bro, that's literally you. Comments like, it's her fault, or at least she's one of the primary people feeding into the culture that she's claiming to dislike. And I miss when people were self-aware of their own responsibility.
I can't believe that you say that. I can't believe that.
Poki started goon baiting meta, and now she fell off the internet massively for decades now. What? Decades? That person's a little bit cuckoo, but yeah, you know, nice attempt, I guess. And then we got this one saying, why does she participate in it then? I'm still laughing at the other comment, excuse me.
I don't remember. I'm not quite sure, but wasn't she that actually owns, like, she was already a quote-unquote flash streamer? I mean, she was already an IRL streamer, and she decided to somewhere between in the middle of her career or something to have a VTuber model. I remember that she had a VTuber model or something like that, and she was immediately criticized for that as well. I don't remember what happened to that. Wasn't Pokimane who had that? I'm pretty sure that that was Pokimane. Let me know in the comments, guys. I'm pretty sure that Pokimane actually had a VTuber character. I might be wrong though, okay? I remember something. I might be mistaken the person. Maybe it wasn't her, or maybe it was Valkyrie, or I don't remember.
Don't get in the batter's box if you don't want to play baseball. And my favorite LA millionaire streamer, Hassan Piker, is graciously giving us another clip here. It's really wonderful. He's apparently very sad. He's very sad that his trip over in China hasn't gone more viral, and that it hasn't really helped him get traction or whatever.
This is our last day in Chengdu, and let me tell you, chill ass Chengdu. I absolutely love it. Chengdu is goated. It's amazing.
I feel horrible just by listening, just by seeing here on a video. I don't know. I feel disgusted. But you just said.
I'm annoyed. What else is new?
That's why you guys don't see I record too much stuff about him.
I'm annoyed with my output.
Avoid that.
No Instagram posts. I just focus so much on streaming. And I rely too much on the Hasanabe industrial complex. I don't post anything. I don't post anything on my fucking Instagram. I don't post anything on my TikTok. Or I guess my TikTok team is just slow to pull the trigger, which is kind of shitty. But what are you going to do?
You really love to see the dude who acts like he is the greatest champion of the common worker literally going on stream and insulting the people that he's paying, the people that are working for him. And he takes that even further later in the clip. Let's continue.
But like we've been pumping out so much endless amounts of content, like literally nonstop. Every single day. And I feel like I'm not circulating it enough. So I'm frustrated on that front. Why are you worried about posts on IG and TikTok? As you said, you pump a lot of content. They're endless streams. Okay. Here, well, let's do a little inside baseball. I am currently trapped in an ecosystem where I'm basically an island. Okay? I have a lot of friends, and it's great. And that island is big. It's very big. It's one of the biggest islands in the streaming world, right? It's one of the top 10 largest islands, but it's an island nonetheless. And the problem is we're partitioned off from the rest of the world. We're partitioned off from the rest of the world because anytime this island travels, like the natives of this island travel to other islands, okay? And to show friendship and collaboration, the enemy islands come in and seize in on the waters and start making it
We are totally understand what he's
for all of the other surrounding islands. Basically, what I'm trying to say is,
but he can't leave his island. He's alone, his island. It's so much comprehensible.
In order for this community to just not stay the same fucking size and consistently expand and spread the good gospel of socialism.
The gospel of socialism, man. Oh my God.
I have to expand. Right now, I'm not doing enough on that front. Yes, you need more TikTok editors. 5 TikToks in 11 days is not good enough. Yeah, we should have been...
This is wrong by itself. Socialism is not about expansion. It's about division. It's all about division. This is what you preach. You know? So, this doesn't make any sense at all. This is so stupid.
Putting out 30 TikToks a day. I'm going to tell Austinox to hire one of these, like, clip farms. We should have been putting out 30 TikToks a day. We would have had at least, like, 10 of those 30 go super fucking omega viral. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
30 TikToks a day in the same account? That will probably give you some problems like spamming. I'm pretty sure of that. I remember trying to post, I think it was 11. And after the 7, the number 7, like I wasn't getting any views. I was kind of restricted of reaching, you know? You just can't post that much unless you have multiple accounts. But I don't see the point of it. I don't understand.
It don't matter. Quality over quantity, bro, I get you. No. On TikTok, it's not quality over quantity. On TikTok, it's...
No, not even YouTube is anymore. I always see like You know, in my country, I've seen like many people. I don't know it happens US. I don't know if YouTube actually. I don't know. Okay, I will talk about the examples I have in my country. There's these content creators here that they create like one video, but like those videos that are like giga productions, you know, like those videos that they produce like it's like a documentary or something. It's like 30 minutes to 1 hour duration, and it's so completely edited from beginning to end. Even at every second there's an edition, an audio edition as well, a graphic edition, you know. And they produce like one video outputs like one video of this per month. And even though they get like many views, they always complain like that they don't get too much because it's just one video. And if it goes bad, it's terrible because, again, it's just one video. And we know the algorithm is stupid many times. So they all started new channels. I saw more than one case that like many times happen a year and more often. And this is why I post 2 times a day instead of one edited video like I was doing before. Because I got this from them. They are starting channels now just to output the most videos that they can daily instead of one video a month. And they are having like absolutely higher results than actually producing a high production video. This is what YouTube became. It's not about quality, it's about volume, it's about number. This is it, you know? And of course, for you to be obedient to all the agenda, all this stuff. Of course, you gain an extra boost for being like, politically correct. Should I say, right? But there is more on that. It's just not just about it. Yeah, and people like Hassan, for example, are way benefited for that. Even more on Twitch, but I bet on YouTube as well.
It's about speed, and it's about pumping it. It's about flooding the base. Flooding the zone.
Yes, like I said earlier, nothing says I'm a champion of socialism and the workforce.
People like Hassan don't have the people, but they have the big corporals. They have the government. They have everyone, like every like big like engine of society to move him, and it's way more powerful. This shows already like this old talking about, oh, the people is strong. No, it's not, okay? It is not. It used to be. But now people are just, the average people is just dumb as fuck. Dumb as a door, you know? So it's not anymore. And this engines is what are moving Hassan, for example, and many others to brainwash people, to turn the society even more stupider, and to move all the disgrace that we've been seeing. He's just one more person doing that.
Like disparaging the workforce. That's my workforce. Oh my gosh, I could have phrased that better, but it's just freaking funny. You get the point. I don't know what's going on with these streamers, but Ludwig is also mad. So we've got XQC calls out Pokimane and the rest of the Twitch aristocracy for their farming of anti-gambling content and current day silence on the matter. Then out of nowhere, Ludwig rolls in and starts shilling for Pokimane. Gets all mad at XQC. So as you can see, this is related to the take from Pokimane that we covered earlier in the video, where she was saying that she misses when streaming was about gaming, not drama baiting and clip farming. And XQC said,
so
daily reminder that I was doing GTA RP by day, slots by night in my corner of streaming until everyone, her, framed me in Trainer X for drama and clicks. Miss me with that energy, walk the walk. Afterwards, the most prominent streaming circle completely dissolved. Relationships broken. We ended up so divided that kick had to be made, which even though it created competition, divided us even more. Want streaming to be more about games? Play games. Then Ludwig sees this and says,
it's so
you
simple,
could reply
right?
to her.
Who could imagine that if you want the stream to be about games, just play games? Wow, what an amazing idea. It's so like mind-blowing. Like, I think no one ever thought about that.
Post directly. It's on the same website.
Who could imagine
and
that,
XQC says, not trying to talk to her about it. That's the whole point. We've been over this and done that. Why are you acting like I'm subtweeting or making a sly comment? She makes a public statement about the state of affairs. I reply to the public with context to why it's the way it is. XQC wasn't done there. He added, also, I just read this again, and what the frick are you even saying?
Why
People know
does
where
he
I stand
jelly
on
that?
everything always. Do you think she doesn't know that's how I view things? Pick on related, and it's the freaking like jelly thing. And then we got Ludwig responding saying, yeah, just say it to her instead of replying to Fearbuck. You're 30 years old, learning how to grow a spine from Jellywig, and he laughs. Now, I find this especially funny because there is a clip of Ludwig that's going viral right now that I'm going to show you next, where this very successful streamer that I've never heard of, but is like 16 years old, was flirting with Cutie Cinderella, but like not directly. You know, he was complimenting her on his stream, but clearly in a flirtatious manner. And Ludwig got extremely upset at this, talking about how he wants to like beat the kid up if he wasn't 16. And it's like,
What the heck?
just the other week, we had a clip of of Cutie Cinderella, talking about how Hassan was like trying to show her
What the?
his package, right? And Ludwig seemed like he didn't care at all about that. But when it's a 16-year-old, suddenly he's going to act like a real tough dude. Like, oh, I'm going to protect my girlfriend. But when it's Hassan, he's full on with like the shock collar on, right? Like the dog
Oh
meme.
my
So just for
God,
context, if you
man.
haven't seen the Cutie Cinderella clip I mentioned, I'll play that one first.
What
It's
the
only
hell
like
is
30
this,
seconds.
Red?
And then I'll play the new one. And just compare how he acts in both of these clips.
Hassan.
Hell no.
Naughty.
Hell no.
Hassan is naughty.
Addicted
Yeah.
to Zins.
Addicted to Zins,
Promotes-
posts his package online, tells his
Promotes
friends to
Disgusting.
look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
He also, during Fear and, he put on his costume and he came in and he said, you could see my dick in this. And I said, Hassan, I'm not looking. And then he proceeded to hump the air and he said, look. And I said, I'm not looking.
That's crass.
And then Will did the same thing. They both really
Blood,
wanted me to see their
You don't think it's
penises.
weird that Cutie's
What
female
about them
friends
now, huh?
are
What about
trying
them
to
now?
make her look at their penises?
Or you mean her
You
male
mean
friends?
Male
Or
friends.
male friends? Sorry, that is what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's even worse, actually. It wasn't even just Hassan. It was two different dudes, two men trying to expose themselves to Cutie Cinderella, and that's how he acts. Now, once again, compare that to this clip.
Cinderella look mad
Totally
good. She look
changed.
mad, I ain't like Cutie Cinderella look mad good. In that motherfucker stream. Girl. I don't know, did you hear that day? Your makeup. Whoa. 'Cause bitch, you look good
I
as fuck.
cannot understand
You
one
feel me?
word that he's
You
saying.
feel me? I'm like, hold on. I'll play in the snow, but not like that. But it had to just, you feel me? Like, she was looking mad good. Breakout. Streamer.
Is that English? Like, for real, I please try, let me a translation below about what he said. I have no idea, I'm being honest here. What the hell he said, I don't know.
How you doing? She wants some shit like that, like breakout streamer of the year. You feel me? Like I'm like, you feel me?
Embracing being old, man. Time
It
to
is what it
change.
is, man. I had a 16-year-old who was coming at my girl yesterday, and I can't do shit about it.
Damn. Yeah, because then you
I
be
know.
like, you're a grown ass man. Hate. Damn.
Yes, I can't do shit. I have to fight. It's a 16-year-old. What am I supposed to do?
All right. Who's a 16-year-old? I'll do it.
Have you heard it? His name's Rakai.
What a
What the hell
record
they're saying, man?
He was saying he was talking about Cutie's looks. He was saying that she was, you know, like she was I don't know what the exact words.
Bro.
Gorgeous, beautiful.
Oh.
He's making moves on my girl, and what am I supposed to do? He's a 16-year-old.
That's shit.
Yep. Yeah. Welcome to my life, bro.
I mean,
Tough
wait.
spot.
What did he say? He just said that she's beautiful. I feel like that's not that crazy, right?
It wasn't that innocent.
It was worse.
It was a little worse than like, it wasn't like, oh, she's so pretty.
Can I be honest? I'm tired of all this bullshit already. I just want to end this video. But since we're near end, I will try to endure 1 minute more. I will try my best to endure 1 minute more of all of this for you guys, okay? For the sake of knowing how this is gonna actually end, okay?
So if you and Rakai are in a room right now, what are you doing?
He's 16. I'm doing nothing.
You a better man than me. I would have put him on the ground, man.
Hey, welcome to prison.
So yeah, that 16-year-old Rakad probably didn't even know that Ludwig is dating Cutie Cinderella because he sure doesn't act like it. And like he's gonna crash out on that 16-year-old, talking about like, oh, if he was older, I would totally fight him. Yeah, sure. And you know what? I think that 16-year-old, I think Ricard has a better shot at winning that fight anyways. Just saying. So yeah, there's that. But then when there's two different grown men, Hassan and that other person, I forget who they said it was, like exposing themselves, trying to expose themselves to Cutie Cinderella and get her to look at their you-know-whats, Ludwig is like literally I
Banana.
sleep. It's like I sleep from the meme. That's how indifferent he seemed about that. Like he didn't care. It was like I sleep, right? Now, let me know what you think about all that. That's the end of the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next video.
Before we go any further, I want to take this brief moment here to thank all of you, my patrons, for the incredible support to my work here on YouTube, and especially my Three-Tailed Fox tier members, Warny Wolf, Fenny Sylvy, Heath Rowell, Zalost, Zaela Zhezzaia, Taiashi, SuccubusBait, and Mr. and your Eaton. Thank you very, very much. You guys are amazing. Also, thanks to everyone who donated to me through Tron and to all of my YouTube members. You can support this channel life and growth with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon, link is in the description below. Yeah, that's it guys, it's finally over. It was so much crap. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, like, comment, subscribe, links below. Patreon, Discord, Skillfull, and Tron, and I think I missed something. But okay, that's fine. It's my, what, fifth video today? Yes. Thank you for watching, like, comment, subscribe, links below, Patreon, Discord, Skillfull, and Tron, support me so I can leave this lovely place with rainbows and ribbons of chocolate and, you know, cotton candy clouds, okay? To go to a place full of hate, nightmarish, and where I will, like, pay more taxes than I pay here. Yes, this is what I want. There is no irony here, okay? It's not irony, it's irony. No. It's just put iron instead of iro. Yeah, it's confusing. I will try my best. See you guys in the next one. Bye, good night. And that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. じゃあまたね